everyone, my name's Michelle with the Book Dragon, and today we've got author Christine Skippins with us, who's got a book tour with us this week. Hi, Christine, welcome to the Book Dragon.
Michelle,
It's a pleasure to have you with us.
thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, very kindly, I agreed to answer some of our questions today, so I'm going to go through those with you. So the
Okay.
first question I have for you today is, were you a creative child, and when did you first discover your love for writing?
So you see my dog looking over my shoulder there.
Oh,
Um,
hi, Rizzo.
yeah, I mean, I've always had pretty good imagination, and I've liked as a child, I like to play with toys and look at books that I could really use my imagination with. Um, yeah, always enjoyed writing, and drawing. It's always just been something that I found quite easy just to lose myself in, I
Mhm.
suppose. It's the best way to describe it.
And did you ever think that you'd make like a career out of it when you were older?
No, I did write a book, probably about 20 years ago. Back then when you literally typed it out and printed it on paper and then sent it off. Um, and I couldn't afford, because everywhere wanted money to copy edit and do
Hmm.
all the bits and pieces, and at the time I just couldn't afford to do it. So I've always felt like I've got a book in me, but I wasn't sure how I was going to make that happen.
Well, it turns out you've got several already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your books all take place in the world of Magical Misty Nook. Can you tell our viewers more about the setting and how you came to create it?
Yeah, absolutely. In December 21, I took voluntary redundancy, having worked for Barclays Bank for 40 years. And I knew that I wanted to do some kind of volunteer work. So I got involved with the local Mount Noddy Animal Centre, which is an RSPCA centre near where I live. Um, and I was up there one day, and the centre manager's dog is actually called Woody, and he sits at reception and he checks everybody in and everybody out, and he knows everything that's going on. And it just came to me that in a flash of inspiration that it would make a really good story.
Mm-hmm.
And I went away and started thinking about it, and it's all kind of evolved from there. And the characters within the books are a mixture of the animals that I've met there, and also my own. I've had several different dogs over the years and cats, so my own pets of sort of personalities have come into it as well. But that was where the inspiration came from. As I say, as of December 21, I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to volunteer. Um, Somewhere. But other than that, I didn't really know whether I was going to go back into finance or find another job, maybe even stacking shelves at Tesco's. But the books kind of happened and they've consumed me ever since, really.
Oh, no, that's wonderful. So, of all your characters so far, which has been your favourite to write and why?
I love them all, but I think Bear the Rottweiler has been my favorite. Bear actually is a Rottie that has been through the Mount Noddy residential program, if you like, and he's got his forever home. But I've also over the years owned two different Rottweilers, and their character, I loved them to bits. They were brilliant family pets. They're very misunderstood dogs,
Mm.
and a lot of the characteristics of Bear, for example, the swimming and that has come from my own memories of my wonderful Oscar. The minute he got anywhere near the river, he'd just go in it and swim round and round in circles, trying to catch his own splashes in his mouth. So, yeah, there's lots to write about them.
Oh, some nice memories there.
Yes,
So you also
yeah.
illustrate your books. Can you talk us through the process of doing both the writing and artwork for a book and which comes first?
Yeah, do you know what? I do them kind of hand in hand. I usually come back when I've been out for walking or maybe being at Mount Notty, come back with a story line in my head. And I just draft it out and then I draw the characters, because that helps me then describe their personalities and describe how they feel. It makes it much more emotive when you've actually really looked at the character and drawn it. And then I go back and sort of enhance the narrative that goes with it. So it's very much a hand-in-hand process. And then I usually go back and redraw it again because I'm not happy with the one I drew in the first place. So but yeah, it's very much hand in hand. And to be fair, I'm not sure that I could do one without the other. But
Yeah, so they come
it
as a
is just
team for
part of my
you.
process. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. So what's next for
Yeah.
you, Christine? Do you have any upcoming events or projects you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, well, I've got my wonderful book Dragon Tour coming up next month, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got a slot or a day once a week during the school holidays at a local farm and country centre near where I live. So that's going to give me a really good opportunity to get out there and talk to people about my books and get them involved. And I've also got a couple more Misty Nook projects in the pipeline, as well as I'm having to go at some adult fiction as well. So yeah, I keep busy. I'm keeping
Exciting
busy.
times.
Yes.
Christine's Misty Nook books are available at the reduced price of £6.50 until Sunday, the 23rd July at the Book Dragon. So be sure to snap those up while they're at that bargain price. And it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you today, Christine. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye for now.
Bye-bye.